Oh my gosh, I'm muted. Okay. So, hi, everyone. Um, I am Aspen Dracaena, your local ice dragon bookworm VTuber. And today I am going to be playing Refined Self. It's a chance for you to get to know me a little better. I'll be playing the game. I'll also be talking about some things related to personality. Um, as I said yesterday, I have a degree in clinical psychology, and one of the things that one of the classes you're required to take is you're required to take classes on psychological testing. So before we start, I want to talk a little bit briefly about what everybody seems to know a little bit about, the MBTI, which is the Myers-Briggs Personality Type Inventory. So I'm just going to come out and say it. The Myers-Briggs is not scientific at all. So the Myers-Briggs Type Inventory was not created by anybody who works in psychology, believe it or not. Isabel Myers-Briggs was a novelist, which I think does make things a little interesting. She and her mother, using Carl Jung's archetype theories, put together this type inventory with the 16 personalities that we know today. And so the basis of it, it's been tested, it's been researched, but it doesn't have enough internal consistency to help you know that, you know, how a person's going to behave personality wise when they're at their best, when they're at their worst. It's very well loved. You know, I'm not going to deny that. I've taken it many times. I almost always consistently score as an INFP. So, introvert versus extrovert, intuitive versus sensory, thinking versus feeling, and judging versus perceiving. There's a lot of people who have built more around the original personality type inventory. There's a lot of stuff out there. It's not going to. I mean, it's fun and it's interesting, and you know, it could be a good way to kind of start beginning to get a sense of who you are and how you function, but it's just not reliable enough to actually be psychologically useful. So it's fun. It's better than your typical like BuzzFeed quiz, but you know, it's always important to take it with a grain of salt. It is not as scientific as people seem to think it is. So I thought I'd just share that with y'all. It's okay to be into it. It's okay to like it. I like it too. You know, um, I'm definitely introverted. I'm definitely somebody who's very intuitive. I'm pretty close between thinking and feeling. Depends on what's going on in my life. And judging versus perceiving. I actually, when I first took the test, I was an INFJ. But I more consistently score as INFP. And I guess I mean, there is some element of it that makes sense. I tend to be kind of a healer type. But, yeah, you should never base yourself or your sense of self completely on any kind of personality test. It's just a way to get a better sense of who you are. So today we're playing Refined Self. It's not fully based, as far as I know, it is not based on the Myers-Briggs inventory. The different archetypes in this game are very different from the archetypes that they have in the MBTI. So why don't we just get started? I may talk a bit about... Today I may talk a little bit about writing characters, too, in the context of personalities. Because, again, you know, I'm a bookworm, I'm a writer. You know, I like a good story with an interesting character or two. So let's talk a little bit today about character and personality and what draws people in. So let's get started. I'm just going to turn up the volume on the game again because I turned it off for a bit so I can speak and hear myself. Tell me if the music is too loud. Or too soft. So, just want to show you here the personality list. They have a whole bunch of different types of personalities here. Let's see. So adventurer, researcher, artisan, traveler, butler, leader, judge, clergy, pacifist, solo player, boncho, runner, challenger, planner, samurai, philosopher, martial artist, clown, sage, hero, gambler, merchant, collector. I think that's it. So, yeah, so we're going to see which one of these I am. I know the first time you play this game, you will, you'll get a certain personality initially, and then you play it again, and you get more detail. So let's take a look at this. Alright. Oh, don't concern yourself with me. Okay. Clear the game twice to compare personalities. Start game. Alright, let's get started. So it kept my score from last time. So we're gonna uncover my hidden personality. Alright. I thought I erased my last time I played it, but it didn't. So let's just keep going. Why? Why won't it work out? Please, let this personality succeed. Emotional AI system connected by Dr. Kusunoki. Oh, hey, Austin, how you doing? Starting in control mode and searching for master. Connection complete. Hello, old pet. Okay, alright. So what will I do with my limited time? Let's see what I do. Oh, good. Great. I'm pretty good, too. It's nice to have you here. Alright, so I have played this game before, so I think we're getting my second personality type to compare. So I do know how this game works. I'm trying to remember what I got last time. I'll check when we finish. The doctor is dead. What am I going to do with myself now? June 21st, 21XX. Here lies Kusunoki. Let's take So Austin, this game is a personality game. It tells you a bit about your personality as you play it. It analyzes the choices you make and gives you a sense of who you are. Now, the first time I played this, I kind of didn't want to pick all the flowers because I'm kind of the kind of person who I'd rather let flowers grow. But I think in terms of this game, I think picking the flower would represent me more. So I'm just going to pick flowers. That's right. On this bench, the doctor called me my name. Or my name. Alright, so... She told me, Aspen, let's promise. Should I fulfill that promise? I promised the doctor. I'll call it just to be sure. What she said next, it was after someone came to the lab, I believe. Doctor, will I be disposed of? Doctor? I swear it. I swear I won't let that happen. I can't give you orders, but I can make promises. Aspen, let's promise. Whatever happens, we'll be happy together. Understood. I too shall promise. First. Okay. Torii gates it is. I want you to observe how humans other than me act. If I could give her a proper human heart and personality, she surely wouldn't head for that conclusion. So please act freely, however the mood strikes you. Your personality lurks within casual acts. For instance, let's see. One's able to move you check the grave first, right? But others would move on or pick up an item on the ground. It's little things like that. Those unconscious bits distinguish humans from machines. As I explained, the test ends when your heart fills to 100%. It's up to you what actions you fill that heart with. It might fill up faster than you think, so be careful. Now, how about we continue the game? Let's see. There's something about the lamps that I kind of like. I don't know, I think it's interesting touching the lamps thing. Large one.
Oh, I'm saved! Could you take that battery and give it to me? Those little thieves destroyed my body, so I can't get it by myself. Without it, I'll surely die, and I cannot move. I beg of you.
Hold on just a second. Please have mercy on their poor little selves. We will die without that battery. Give the battery to us, please.
I'm trying to remember who I gave the battery to last time. But I really don't. I could give them to the little ones because they're little, but were the little ones believe the big one? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna take it away. Should I take it away? happened? Oh no, it's dead. I feel sad. Okay. It's like that, railroad test. If you have some people on one side and some people on the other, and it's like, how do you choose, What's this guy? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, if it isn't Aspen. What's got you wandering around here? Bored without the doctor here? Seems you're pretty distressed. That's an old robot like me's time to shine. Act now. I'll tell your fortune for 5 coins. Oh yes, normally it's 10 coins, you see? Well, it's half off. Yeah, I want a fortune. Absolutely. I guess I'll get my fortune. There we go. What fortune do you want? What fortune should I get? What should I do? I guess. I see. I'll try divining it. Touch the crystal 3 times at whatever time you like. Yes, all right. Aha! What you should do, Aspen, is wind that key on your back, probably. Okay. Come to think, why aren't you winding it? It is a little ASMR-ish. Did the doctor attach it for your sake as an old model, Aspen, so that you could move all on your own? Well, I get that you're depressed with the doctor dead, but not winding your key is as good as dying. Yeah, I know. Was that my fortune? Okay, alright, I'll keep that wind-up key wound, thank you. It was not much of a fortune. Okay. Little divine hook. Now the thing that weirds me out is these little guys are sheep. Oh, look. Hey, did you go to the doctor's grave? I went to the grave? Yeah, I did. Huh. I guess so. Do you think the doctor is really dead? What do you mean? I mean what I said. She wouldn't be dead if she didn't have a headstone. Of course the doctor is dead. I mean, she just is. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry for the weird question. And to you, of all people. No, it's okay. But really, what should we be doing now? There's nothing else to do, so I've tried drawing and things. Oh yeah, this is perfect, actually. I'm drawing a picture of a sheep, but I'm having trouble finishing it. I can't decide what colors to make it. Well, do you want to paint it? I think they should draw it themselves. People should... I feel weird when I interfere with other people's art. No, I think there's value in finishing it yourself. So I won't help. Yes, maybe you're right. I'll finish this myself then. Oh, the mirror. It's me, my reflection. Who am I? What should I do? What is my sin? Who am I? I'm Aspen. The doctor created me. And to the doctor, I'm the doctor's friend, creation. I feel like friend is correct. Yes, I'm the doctor's friend. This is no good. Mirrors just make me feel bad. I'll step away. Scrap. Okay. Sign say something. Giant tree and lab town ahead. I think I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go for those Tory gates. I guess I need something to light those with. It's locked. Small shrine. Would a human pray here? A robot would pray at a shrine, but uses praying. I mean, technically, the dragon created by the doctor. Yeah, I am a machine after all. Now, maybe even that is a precious part of the identity the doctor gave me. I suppose I won't. It's weird how it just slides me back down. Okay. Try opening it again. It's locked. Okay. And I guess I can't light these yet. I think I need, I think there's something I get later that I can use to handle the lights. Alright, let's see. Whoa! What? I'm the helper type model, Kibu. I thought you might have trouble, so I fired myself out. Is that so? Yeah. I'm gonna be like, are you alright? You fell head first. Are you alright? Yes, I'm okay. Sorry, I thought you might be having trouble. And I wondered if I should give you something the doctor left. The doctor? Yes, please pick one. Coins, or movement speed, or affection. I don't really care about coins. Increased move speed is nice, but I don't really care about that. I think affection. Then I guess I'll accept a bit of affection. Just a bit? Yeah. that so? Right. Well, pardon me then. Uh-oh. Mwah. Thanks. I don't know what just happened. Well then, I'll take my leave. Louie, she exploded. Okay, that was interesting. Traffic light. What? Do people talk to traffic lights? Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, I'll try talking to it. Might as well. See what happens. Good day, traffic light. Nothing, huh? Yeah. Okay, where do I go from here? Because obviously it's not letting me through. It's going. Now what should I do? Okay. Already went through gates. Already went through here. Okay, let's try seeing what happens. I didn't get a chance to see if I could properly get into that tower. Alright, so I have a wallet, I have some scrap, treasure of the little ones, some flowers, a letter. Okay, a letter left by the doctor. First, let me apologize for dying and leaving you behind, but it's alright. I prepared a little something so we can keep our promise. Though, of course, I'll need your cooperation. I know, the text scrolling sound is a little much. To regenerate me, I want you to care for the sheep. Oh, and also, be sure to live in the meantime. Well then, let's meet in 100 years. If the sound is a little much, you know what, I'm gonna reduce the sound effects, because I think that would be a lot better. Okay. Just check that one more time. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that was brutal. Okay, let's see. So I can't get in there yet. What happens if I just go... Nope. Okay. I know there's a way to get out of this situation. Wait. Check. It's locked in mode. Let's try to get further out of this area that I've already been in. Okay, hello, Annette. Hey there. Seems the test is moving along. Let's see now. Seasons, the judgment category is leading right now. If you want to know more, you can go to the lab basement. Right. The test is pretty far along, but do you want to play this game a little longer? Although it's over once you reach 100%, I could delay your progress a bit. How about it? Well then, let's meet again at the game's end. Yeah, I want to see more. Okay. Let's see. Already been through here. We've been through here. Again? What the? I'm the helper type model, Kibu. Yeah, again? Sorry, I thought you might be running out of energy. Did the doctor leave her here for in case my energy was low? Well then, what do you want? Yes. Well, I thought you might be having some trouble. No, I'm sure you must be. So, if there's some way I can help... You know what? I can use a little help. I like help. Alright, help me somehow. Thank you very much. That's right. Since you're running out of energy, shall I wind the key on your back? No, that's fine. But why? I don't feel like it. That's truly what a human-like action. But in that case, you don't need me, do you? Well then. Okay. Interesting. She exploded. Something's up with that keyboard. So, let's see. Right, giant tree and left hand. Wait, there was something else that came up there. Oh, move. Yes, there we go. Yeah, that's weird. Went to the forest particularly early on. Okay. Read. Machine Village and Lighthouse Hill. Up. Scrap. Pick up a flower. Hi, bird. A crow drone. What do I do? The doctor told me to kill these. Haha. Whir. Kill me if you think you can. No telling what might happen to you, though. Whir. Why would I... I'll just try petting it. There. Stop it! Don't screw with me. Ow. It attacked me. Okay, have a nice life. Crow creature thingy. She be? What should I ask? Who are you? What are these around here? What should I do? Well, I know those little things are sheep. So where are you? You know, I thought about it. I thought about doing voice acting. I have a big theater background, and one of my human aunts has been a professional actress pretty much all my life, or at least as long as I've known her. So I grew up, or spent a lot of time around actors. No one needs to know about me. All that matters is that I know about you. As such, I ask your assistance. Please touch some sheep and come back. Specifically, sheep other than those here. I believe there should be 3 or so out there. If you find them, I'll give you coins. I want to go find the sheep. Let's go find the sheep. Alright. I greatly appreciate it. I've spent time around sheep. I can find some sheep. I absolutely can find some sheep. In fact, there's one right there. Hello, little one. I touched it and it vanished. Are those the sheep I was told to touch? Were there any... I think the sheep that were back there were, they were just statues. So I'll have to see if there are more sheep over here. Check AC. Is there something in the AC unit? Doesn't look like it. Go, scrap. That's gold scrap! It's made of an extremely precious material! Only I can melt it down. There's no use in you having it! Please, won't you trade me that gold scrap? I've got a reward for you, too! Sure, I don't need gold scrap, that's fine. Sure, I'll trade. Really? Thank you, here's the reward as promised. 100 coins! 100 coins! Woohoo! Hi, Heather. Okay, what's this little dude? Do I require information? You know, I'll wait on that. I will wait on that. Oh, I can tell you the latest and hottest info. Good day, good evening. I am the informant. I deal in a variety of information. Currently have 3 pieces of info. You can get all 3 for 60 coins, 2 for 30, or just 1 for free. I think last time I didn't get all of them. I want to get all of them. I want all the info. Alright. Tell me 3 pieces for 60 coins. Understood. I will accept your 60 coins. Here is your information. There appears to have been a posting on a net news site that has not been updated in some time. If anyone sees this, please help me. I've managed to hijack TNN News to send this out. The World Safety Institute's underground shelter is already destroyed. Someone must have allowed a kind soul already infected with nanomachines. This place is done for. It's horribly contaminated. So please don't come here for your survival. That is all. That's disturbing. On to the next piece of info. Here's your information. The PC in the lab basement is still functioning. It appears to still be logging your personality, Aspen. If you wish to check, you may want to go to the basement of the lab. That is all. On to the next piece of info. Here is your information. Beneath the lighthouse, it must lead somewhere under that cliff. With the help of the ladder seller, you might create a shortcut. That is all. Be aware, I cannot tell you any more info than this. Well then, I bid you adieu. I think I'm gonna wait on the ladder guy. Maybe I'll find myself in the AC unit. Doesn't look like it. Okay. One of my, I would say, my weaknesses in games is I'm such a completionist. I want to try everything. Alright, ramen. You want some? It's 20 coins a bowl. Nostalgic ramen that will make you remember that bygone day. Traditional and basic. An extremely unique ramen. Flavor bound to overturn your entire idea of ramen. Learn. The world's most popular ramen. Earned 721 stars from the Michelin Guide. I'm gonna try the weird one. I like unique stuff. Yes. This is the best. The ultimate flavor. It's like nothing I've ever eaten. Like it'd be fresh every time. It reminds me of eating with the doctor. Ah, that was tasty. I agree. It would be accurate to describe it as delicious. You know, I always wanted to eat ramen with a friend like this. Then your dream has come true. I'd have no problem eating this every day. Well, I'll pass on doing it daily. But it'd be nice if we could eat like this forevermore. Aww. That's sweet. Okay. Check AC. Good lord, I wish I had an AC unit. Ha! There was something. Coins? Alright, what's a poster? It's a poster. Fakers will never be the real thing. Is this talking about us? It's no, you know what? I'll just check. I can't help it. I'm too curious. A trash can, the lid's office, so it really smells. Okay, I'll reach inside. Wrestle. There's something inside. Coins! Sometimes being curious pays off. Vending machine. I want to talk to the vending machine. Hello? Vending machine? Maybe talking's not their strong suit. Okay. Fair enough. Coins? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Lab town. Always raining due to experiments. Okay.
Look at the cat. 3 to 1. It's a kitty.
I love cats so much. Here, I'm gonna talk to it. I'll talk to it. How should I talk to it? I'll talk cattishly.
Meow. Meow, meow. Meow.
Okay. Okay. Okay, who's this dude? Oh, it hurts. I'm in pain. You there? Would you show me the kindness of 5 coins? Yeah, you know what? Sure. You can have 5 coins. I have enough. Sure, I'll give you 5 coins. I'm saved! Okay. Guess I'm going this way then. Yeah, I've heard they have talking vending machines in Japan. They have some crazy vending machines. Like, you know the coolest vending machine? Like, okay, this is definitely me talking here. But I've seen book vending machines before, and I've always thought it'd be cool to have one of those somewhere around. I know people can make a lot of money having vending machines, so I don't know. Who knows? Read postcard. Stop the AIs from destroying real families. Is this talking about us? Cardboard box. There's a sheep on it. That's what's written on it. Is anything written on it? Relief delivery from Kusunoki Labs. For those suffering without government support, this medicine can bring you relief. Doctor. There's a sheep on it. Look. There's a sheep. Can I do anything about the sheep? No, I have nothing to say. Hey, how about a smoke this? No, I don't smoke. Oh, look, there's another sheep. No, not smoking. A flower. Alright, I want to look at. I'm not all that interested in the casino, but I'm curious about this manhole cover. Sewer water. Let's clean up the area. It's dirty, so I'll make things clean. Wipe, scrub. Yeah, that's part of the reason, like, one of the things I really don't want people to do if they do fan art is of me smoking. I mean, I know I'm a dragon, but I'm not a fire dragon. I'm an ice dragon. Uh, yeah, I'm not a big fan. Oh, hey, Mango King. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh, that should do. You know, I do like to leave things better than I came to them. I don't really care about the casino. I played the casino area last time and I didn't really get into it. Let's see if there's something the other direction. If not, I'll come back to it. It's a poster. Give back our jobs. Is this talking about us? Ooh, the cafe. Look, there's another sheet. Sorry, I'm late. Yes. What is the coldest place I've written? That's interesting. That's a good question. I actually have a short story on my Patreon called Icicles, and it's a story about an assassin who's sent to kill a prince, and it takes place during a ball, a winter ball. So, yeah, it's probably the coldest story, I guess, I've written in terms of location. In terms of places, coldest places I've been, where I live now gets pretty cold. It's wintry, like half the year. So it's I'm definitely in the right place at as an ice dragon. The coldest place on earth is so cold, it feels warm when you're about to freeze from frostbite. Yeah, that is crazy. I've read a bit about frostbite, and the symptoms are so wild. Yeah, I might have my Patreon linked. You know what? I'm gonna take a pause here because my Patreon. So it's also under my pen name that I write under, but I have free short stories for people to read. You don't have to. You don't have to be a member to read my short stories on my Patreon. So, I will put the link here. You're always welcome to go and read some of my short stories. I think my short stories are better than the full novels I have on there that are behind the paywall. So, I usually try to put a new one out every Halloween. So I'm going to have to figure out which story I'm going to do next. Alright, let's continue. Sorry, I'm late. No, I only just got here myself. Doctor, you're late. Have you been busy lately? It's nothing big. Doctor, you've got it wrong. How so? You're not around. Aspen's all bored. She's sulking, you know. No, I do no such thing. I'm just concerned for her physical health. What a bother. This girl's been waiting excitedly for 5 hours. See? So you better not make her pay on today's date. Alright. I actually am that patient. Ooh, first ghost story that genuinely scared me. There's an old movie from the 70s called The Changeling. It scared me, but like I think really fondly of it too. It's a really good movie. It's definitely not your typical horror movie these days with all the jump scares and everything, but it's worth a watch. I highly recommend it. Let's see what's going on. Welcome. What a hassle. The doctor may be gone. The customers sure do come still. It's all so tedious. I haven't played Corpse Party. I've been thinking about it though. It comes up on my Steam recommendations quite a lot. But now, who should I see but someone who might help? Help with what? Not helping. Forget that I want a drink. I can't help it. I'm a helper. That's my personality. I'm a helper. Help? With what? Help out at the cafe. Duh. You just gotta serve coffee to customers. Ah, interesting. I'll keep an eye out for that. Well, anytime's fine. Talk to me when you're ready. Okay. Let's play a new game. Might as well. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm dead. That's fine. Alright. I'll stop gaming there. But I consider dragons monsters. I mean, I don't think of myself as a monster, but you know, it's funny. So I was watching one of Shoto's streams once, a couple years ago, and he was talking about how he's more afraid of people than of monsters because people are real and people can actually do things that harm you in real life. And I think he had a really good point. I don't think being a monster is the shape or form you take. I think it's who you are and the choices you make. So, dragons can be monsters if they make the kind of choices that harm others, and the same thing with people. I think people can definitely be monsters too. But yeah, I think it's more in terms of choice. Yeah, I think it's a choice. I personally like to do the least amount of harm I can to others. But, you know, sometimes, like in life, you can't really be sure how your choices will affect other people. So, you know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, you know, how can we know for sure that we're doing the right thing every time? So,
Sparkle, sparkle!
Okay. What do you mean, sparkle, sparkle?
It's sparkle, sparkle!
Okay. That is a wonderful explanation. I so agree. I so agree. Let's go up. Let's go all the way to the top. So it's kind of funny. I have a reputation for liking to sleep in the highest place in a building. So I always like being at the top. Oh, hi, Genma. How are you doing? I'm great. Just enjoying this chill game. And I'm at the point where I am just not going to do this part because I know what happens here and I am not into playing that part. So, let's see what happens up here. I don't think there's much. But yeah, I'm always one to go to the highest point first if I can. Absolutely true story about me. I have been bungee jumping. I went to New Zealand all kinds of really cool bungee jumping sites there. And I decided that if I was going to bungee jump, I was going to do the biggest one. So there's one in Queenstown in New Zealand, and I did that one. You jump from a gondola, and it was really cool. Like, I'm not an adrenaline junkie by any means, but I've always had dreams, like nightmares, that when I would have a nightmare, if I jumped, I'd land on my feet and I'd be safe. And that's been kind of an ongoing theme throughout my life. If I have a nightmare and I jump, I will land on my feet and be safe. So I decided I kind of wanted to feel it in real life, and I didn't want to just casually do some kind of weird, just go wherever and bungee jump. I wanted to at least go someplace where, they make sure you're safe. So, yeah, but it was a really cool experience. All right, Guide to Emotional AI. Emotional AIs, henceforth referred to as EAIs, are AIs that act on emotions rather than being given a specific mission. Emotions are formed by establishing ideas from accumulated experience data and matching them to the situation. A job or duty can be assigned to an extent by performing a career setup, but the rest will be up to the EAI's will. As such, they currently cannot be controlled completely. To control them, it is necessary to boot them in control mode. The EAIs currently in circulation are second generation, model E002. The original E001 model is a single unit owned by EAI creator, Dr. Kusunoki. So I guess I'm the E001. 3 types of dreams in the Greek mythos. One sends illusions, one nightmares, and loss is truth. Not all dreams are helpful. Yeah. I am somebody who... So I think I mentioned this yesterday. My dreams at night, most of the time, they're like the back rooms. There's always some weird building that I walk through with halls and random rooms. I had one dream where I lived in this mansion that had an entire mall attached to the back of it. So, yeah, dreams are interesting. That's for sure. Alright, while EAIs are in control mode, clear memories of events are not preserved, but any other data collected during that time is recorded. That is so that EAIs, which cannot be fully controlled, can be set up with ideas, personalities, and duties. Okay. I'm going to read everything that comes up as read. That's just... if I'm a book dragon, I'm going to read everything. A Book of the Doctors. Gene Preservation and Regeneration VI. The Doctor's Plan. Okay. Doctor, why do you care about an old model like me? Feels like care may not be quite the right word for it. You're developing new models. They're more advanced than me. That's right. So then, why? Because you're my first friend, maybe? Your first? Yep, the first. Firsts are important to people. Let's go down. When I was in grad school studying clinical psych, we talked a bit about dreams, and the most agreed upon thing about dreams is it's your body's way of processing information you haven't processed during the day, which is why a lot of our dreams can actually be very much based on either our real life or like the TV shows we watch, the books we read, things like that. So it's kind of a way to process feelings. Stress is often what causes nightmares. I think that one's pretty obvious. I went through a time in my life where I had so many nightmares that at this point I have a hard time remembering my dreams. But I did have a weird dream the other night. I had a dream that I had a baby by myself, and I had to take care of the baby by myself. And the baby was really cute and looked just like me when I was little. And I didn't resent the baby, but I just felt like I didn't have enough help. And I looked up what that was supposed to mean. And having a new baby is supposed to mean you have something new happening. And, I mean, this is new. But also raising a baby alone could be in a dream, could be a symbol of stress. So, you know, maybe that dream was telling me that, you know, I can have a big, huge creative endeavor and have it be a really wonderful, happy thing. Just have to take care of my stress around it, which is probably something I better pay attention to, because I don't pay enough attention to my stress. All right, please, just leave this island already. Doesn't it feel hollow surrounding yourself with machines? It's a damn sight better than being surrounded by humans. And besides, who's going to show gratitude to those machines? You, me, and the people of the world? You don't mean, whatever happens, don't come crawling to me. Interesting. Play with the computer. Oh, come on, let me play with the computer. I do not have the code. I think this is play for 5 points. No, I'm not going to worry about the game. Scrap this game. I think there's a place I can get the code. Alright, I'm going to go back because I think there's a place. There's Ghost. I live across the street from a cemetery, and there was one day I was in the library office, and I was sitting at my desk doing something at my computer, and I had a hair scrunchie next to me, and I swear I did not touch it, and it flew across the room. I have no idea what that meant, but if there are ghosts here, they've chilled out. Maybe they realize that I'm just, you know, I'm okay with them. I have no problem with them living their best afterlife. Doctor, next question. A gambling partner or an overly diligent partner? Which is more preferable? Partner? Yeah. It's difficult for me to comprehend. I do get the concept, but... Oh, yeah? If it weren't a person like the doctor, then I could follow. Or if it were a person like the doctor. I see. Guess so. Okay, sure. Well then. If I were either a gambler or overly diligent, which would be more preferable... You're already an overly diligent gambler, Doctor, so both. Poor Doctor. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's this little guy. What have we here? Good day, or perhaps good evening. My, but the Doctor certainly has gone quite bold again. How do you mean? How do you mean that? Shouldn't that be obvious? I mean her plan, of course. You're right in the middle of it all, so you must know. You can't tell me you don't, can you? Though only you, I, and one more know about it. Truly, she's such an unreasonable sort. Still, I ought to prepare to head out soon. Now then, what to do? That was completely useless. Okay. Check. The doctor's PC. Is it displaying my personality? My current personality? What for? Should I look? Don't look at it. What point does this have now? I'm gonna look. I'll check my current personality. Researcher. Yeah, sounds about right. One with a passion for gathering knowledge and considering the world, even if it's irrelevant to beating the game. Yeah, it sounds like me. Doctor photo. Ah, Doctor's gorgeous. Look at that doctor. She's gorgeous. Hello. What else I can look at? It is really cute. I like it a lot. It's very existential. Sparkles! Sparkle! Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle. I swear there's some place to find that code. Can't recall where code is playing hide and seek. Written in the doctor's handwriting, a diary. It's tattered and parts unreadable. Someone, any, do. I want, no, not my fault. How can I clear? Oh, here, there's the map. So we started all the way up here. And we went from here, down here. Okay. Alright. I want to see if I can find the other sheep. Because apparently I'm supposed to touch pet sheep, and I hopefully found more than just that one. Okay. Let's go back. I don't think there are any sheep in the tunnel. Sure I didn't see any sheep in the other place, but I thought there's more area with the little weird sheep. So I'm gonna go back there. Oh, it looks like it's right. Hey. Okay, can I light up? I'm at like 98%. Yes! Yes! Sheep number 3. Woohoo! We found it! I touched it and it vanished. Are these the sheep I was told to touch? Okay. My final action, I need to go back and talk to the sheep lady. You know, maybe I should have chosen speed. I feel like I'm so slow. Okay, let's find the sheep lady. Touch them. Or, yes, I did. Did you really touch the sheep? Yeah, I really did touch them. I really did. I see. Thank you very much. I am sure you provided them energy. Thank you again. Well then, here are your coins. Ah, and also, if you're interested in caring for the sheep, talk to me. I'm afraid I can't give any more coins, however. Alright, let's see what I got. So the first time I played it, I got a lot further. I went through the tunnel and had to do the whole, there's a battle on the beach. I was kind of not interested in doing that. I never got to get all 3 sheep, so it's kind of cool to be able to get that this time. Okay, what was I? That's right, the doctor. Did control mode terminate? Why in the world? Damn it, not much energy left. There are still things I have to do. I want to fulfill my promise to the doctor. There's no time. I have to take out the sheep. Wait for me, doctor. Take out the sheep? Wait, why am I destroying the sheep? Oh, what are you planning to do to the sheep? I'm going to destroy them. That is a difficult thing for me to allow. It's to keep my promise to the doctor. Please, let me do it. Whatever your reasons, I have my own mission. The mission of protecting these sheep. As such, if you would destroy them, I will destroy you. It seems I have to. Though not in control mode, you can still help just a little. Commands will appear based on the personality installed in her. Use them well to lead her to her victory. I know! I should tell you guys, when we're done, I should tell you guys the story of one of the sheep on Human Brothers Farm. It's hilarious. Okay, so selection up, selection down, and confirm. I'm gonna observe. Right. Attack. Inori's model number. Oh, that's interesting. I-002. Her mission is to protect the sheep and carry out the doctor's plan. Yeah, it does have a bit of a RPG thing to it. The battle on the beach, when you go through the cave, that also has an element of that as well. I'm gonna call for help. Might not be able to win like this for himself. Please, someone help me. Oh, it's Kibu. I'm the helper type model, Kibu. I prepared to self-destruct in case of a moment like this. Well then, here I go. Foolish, you can't beat me. Ow, can I win by fighting fair? Right. I'm kind of stuck. You can't beat me. Alright. Here. I'm gonna call for more help. There's no one left. No! Prepare myself. Oh, I just have to attack. Nope. Same info. Oh, I'm not gonna make it this time. My body. It won't hold. I can't. At the very end, at least the sheep. Game clear. Hey, well done clearing the game. I was able to collect some new data. Though this experiment still ended in failure, I want to let her keep living. It's my end. Alas, I am slain. Do machines lack that mindset? The moment their warden's gone, a defect? No, sorry. My selfish circumstances are no concern of yours. You're indulging my experiments in this ending world. Rather than complain, I should thank you for your cooperation. Thank you. I think a bit better of humans now. Now then, let's try exporting your personality from the logs, shall we? The log shows what % of subjects did the same act. You should look through it to see if you're interested. Well then, I'll excuse myself. Thank you, and have a good ending. Starting the game. Okay, that's a lot of data. Okay, interesting. AC units, reading things, okay. Okay. Sure. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. I forgot this. Thought of yourself as the doctor's friend. Alright, so 100% complete. Yep, I got researcher. That makes sense. I think I got researcher last time too. But I'll have to double check on that. So let's see if we can go back to the menu. For this, you have identified a hidden personality of yours. If you want to check it, please do so via the disc or the menu. Also, if you wish to compare to others, make use of the scales. As long as you know their ID, you can compare with whoever you like. You can also compare with someone at random. Now then, last is your most distant personality. Play once more and you should know it in full. I want to check. Alright. So, personality. Researcher. One with a passion for gathering knowledge and considering the world, even if it's irrelevant to beating the game. So, personality is researcher. Additional personality is solo player. A highly dependable and admirable sort who can do anything alone and needs no help. I kind of do that a lot. I should definitely ask for help more as a person. I tend to rely on myself a little bit too much, and I could probably be somebody who maybe doesn't ask for help enough. Traveler, a flexible sort who does as others do and also tries to approach things not tried before. That's pretty true. I like to travel. I love to travel, actually. If I had the money, I would be traveling all the time. And then researcher again. So those are the basic personality details. And with hidden personality, the hidden personality can be one of two things. First, it may be the same as your most representative personality, or an additional personality. In this case, that personality defines you more strongly. It's possible it may serve as your identity, and it is proof of its strength. And if it's different from your most representative personality and additional personalities, the hidden personality indicates a latent personality, serving like a kind of hidden flavor or spice. Okay. So, most representative, additional, and my hidden personality is the same as my first. And most distant personality will be unlocked after the third clear. Yes, I have a Discord, Austin. It's actually a Discord that I share with 3 other friends. You know Heather. She's in that Discord as well. I think the link, let me see. I think there's a link to the Discord in my socials section. If you scroll down, there is a link there, and you are very welcome to join us. And it's pretty new, so there's not a lot going on there yet, but hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more as time goes on. And please do join. It'd be nice to talk with you and get to know you. Yeah. All right. So, okay, the sheep story. I have to share the sheep story. So, as I mentioned yesterday, I helped my human brother start a sheep farm. And one day, so he had a big garden for vegetables and stuff, and I was unfortunately spreading manure around the garden so we could plant things. And the sheep were nearby. He had 2 dogs, Ford and Carrie, and they were the sheep guarding dogs. They were Maremas, so they're like a little bit smaller than a Grand Pyrenees, and they're big and white and fluffy. And pretty much their job was to just scare away any predators. So that day when I was spreading the manure in the garden, the 2 dogs started to have like play fight with each other, and one of the lambs. So this lamb was so cute. Like it had the pattern in its wool was like it grew in white, and then it turned brown, and then it turned black. So it was almost like a candy corn, the way how it was colored. So like the top was white, the middle was brown, and the ends were black. So it was very interesting. I can give you another invite. I will post that. Let me see. Let me pull up Discord now. So this is for Scuff Crew. Copy. Okay. So here we go. Here is a current invite. That should possibly work. I should change that link on the socials later. Thank you for letting me know and for testing that. So this cute little lamb sees the dogs fighting. This lamb thought she was one of the dogs. So she runs over, like just makes a beeline to the dogs and starts trying to play fight with them. The dogs stopped immediately because they're like, oh no, we can't, fight around the babies. We have to protect them. So they stopped fighting and they immediately both lay down and got the lamb to lay down between them. And they stayed like that for a while. And then a bunch of the other lambs walked past, and the little lamb shot up and ran over to the other lambs and started trying to play fight them like the dogs were play fighting. It was hilarious. So, yeah. Animals are funny. Alright, so I'm going to close this. Let's do here. I may come back at some point and do the final personality next time. But I think I'm going to close the game this time. We can switch to just chatting a little bit. Okay, and I still have to fix the chat box. I am so sorry. Yeah, so this game is really interesting because in a way I almost like it a little bit more than taking like a written pen and paper test, because it really is about your choices that you make. And I've taken the Myers-Briggs enough times that I pretty much know what it is, and I know what answers I'll give. So it's kind of started to feel to me like it's just it's too easy to oh, hey Alex, how you doing? But yeah, the Myers-Briggs test is I almost feel like I can predict what I'll answer. Oh, I'm good. I'm doing really well, Alex. It's good to see you here. So yeah. I was going to talk about characters in writing. So like, I'm curious, like when you guys watch a movie or read a book or something like that, what's the most important thing to you? Because for me, when I'm reading a book, when I'm watching a movie, it's really important to me that I connect with the characters first. And if the character isn't interesting enough, I don't want to follow their story. But I guess for me, I care about the character's journey a little bit more. But the story has to like form into something. So like the climax of a story is definitely an important part too. I agree with that. Right. Yeah, it's right when your favorite character doesn't die. Yeah. I think sometimes in stories people go for shock value, and I think there's ways to do shocks in a story that are interesting without killing off characters. Like, oh great, it'll be good to see you there, Austin. So for me, like when I write a story, I often write first person rather than third person because I really like to get into the character's head. Yes. Star Wars is fantastic. I love Star Wars. Actually, the two dogs on Human Brothers Farm are actually three. One of them, unfortunately, had to be put to sleep because she got horribly injured. But they're Ford, after Harrison Ford, Carrie, after Carrie Fisher, and Tano, after Ahsoka Tano. Yeah, oh, it was a horrible story. It was so sad. The sheep escaped, and this well-meaning woman started driving down the driveway to tell human brother that the sheep escaped, but he was right there dealing with the sheep. And she hit Carrie and hurt her really bad. Ray. Yeah, Ray's... I feel like they could have done a lot more with Ray. She felt kind of... Well, I guess the thing with Ray is very similar to the thing I feel with Luke, is that they're representative of kind of the innocent, character that is thrown into the adventure. I think they could have done more with Ray. I think that was an opportunity. I don't dislike Ray. And Luke got more development because, he's been in all the movies. But I feel like Ray could have had a little bit more. I feel like they could have given her more development. But yeah, so back to the sheep situation, and the dogs. It was really sad. We really loved Carrie a lot. She was a sweetheart, and it was hard to lose her. But that lady was very not cautious. So it was really sad. Especially because my brother was already dealing with the problem. But, yeah. It's 2 a.m. for you. My goodness, you should get some sleep. I don't know how I could... I have a hard time staying up that late. Although I used to live in an entirely different time zone, so it's a little bit easier for me to stay up later. But 2 o'clock is pretty late, or pretty early rather. But yeah, I feel like with Star Wars, the third trilogy, I guess, I feel like they could have used... You're in Ireland. Oh, I want to go to Ireland someday. I haven't had a chance to visit Ireland. I've actually traveled a fair amount in Europe, and I would love to go again. Well, I've lived most of my recent years in the United States. I have lived in the Netherlands. Let's see, I've traveled through England, France, the Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland, and then New Zealand. But I've lived kind of all over the place, and I've traveled all over the place. I love traveling, and I think it's such a great way to learn about the world. I mostly like, when I travel, I like to go to museums a lot. I love art, and I love history museums as well. So, yeah, I really enjoy traveling. Gosh, I've lived all over America, like all over. I've lived on the East Coast, the West Coast. I've lived in the South. I've lived in the Midwest. I've been everywhere. So, yeah. But yeah, Ireland seems so cool. Yes, I've been to theme parks. I have been to Disneyland. I've been to Universal Studios in California. I've been to... There's one called Great America that I've been to out in California as well. Other theme parks I've been to. It's been a while. I have, you know what? I haven't been exactly in Maryland. I've been in DC before. Yeah, the only part of the UK I've been to has been England, which I liked. I actually really like England. My younger human brother had a semester when he was in Bath, and he really enjoyed that too. England feels like home, strangely enough. There's something about it that feels very comfortable to me. probably more than almost any other country I've visited outside of the U.S. Except for maybe I liked New Zealand a lot too. I've not been to Japan. I want to go. That is on my bucket list. Everybody in my immediate entire human family has been to Japan except for me. I'm so disappointed. I need to make time to go. I really need to save up for that because I think it would be really incredibly cool to go there. I haven't really been to anywhere in Asia yet. But yeah. And heights. Yes, I love heights. I have kind of a reputation for liking to perch on things. If I can sit on a couch and sit on the back of it, I will sit on the back of it. I will, if I can sit in the highest chair, I will sit in the highest chair. I will make sure my bed is somewhere high so that I can climb up into it. I don't know why I'm like this, but I just like being in places that are high. I'm not afraid of heights. And that's actually really rare. 75% of people are afraid of heights. It's actually extremely normal to be afraid of heights. So nobody should be ashamed of that. The fact that I like heights is just a weird personality quirk of mine. But, yeah, I don't know. I like, if I live in a building, I want to be in the highest bedroom in the house. You know, I don't know. I just really like heights. It's strange. I guess it's because you can see everything from high up. There's a place near where I live where you can go up in a gondola and look overlook all the wilderness around you. And there was one time I was able to go up when the leaves changed for the fall, and it was so beautiful just being able to see all the trees in orange and red and yellow, and it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. But you know, I would never fault somebody for being afraid of heights. I respect heights. You know, I'm not going to do something dumb. Although probably the closest thing I've done to something dumb is bungee jumping. But I mean, I'm a dragon. I have wings. I'm okay with heights. I'm okay with being in the air. I like airplanes. But yeah. No, I would love to go to Japan someday. I'd really love to go to Japan someday and visit, like, not just visit like the big cities, but, you know, go to like Kyoto and get some history and, you know, visit the more natural parts of Japan. And I'd probably really love to go during the winter when they have their displays. Hi, Ari. How are you? It's so good to see you. Oh, okay. Take care, Alex. Get some sleep. So, yeah. So in the winter in Japan, I don't know if you know about this, but they'll do these beautiful light displays. Just absolutely stunning light displays. If you look it up, just look up, go on Google, look up Japan and illuminations. I'm going to type the word for you so you know how to spell it because it's a little hard. So go to Google and look up winter illuminations in Japan, and you will see some absolutely gorgeous light displays. I would love to go in the winter when they do that because, gosh, some of them are so gorgeous. Yeah, glowing snow sculptures are cool. But yeah, winter's not easy for sure. So here's what I love during winter. It's when, I love when the snow first falls and covers everything, and everything just looks clean and white and pretty. but then after that, I'm just like, we can move on now. I think 3 months is enough. Where I live, there's winter for like 6 months. So, yeah, I'm not, I mean, I am an ice dragon. I like the cold, but I like greenery and nice weather too, and I like flowers and sorry about me jerking like that. I just adjusted myself in my seat. But yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think there's times of year that are, you know, a little more fun than others. I'm a big fan of fall. I love Halloween. That's why I put out a short story every year on my Patreon for free for Halloween. And yes, I have to get to work on that. But yeah, I like fall a lot. And I feel so lucky that I live in an area where fall is just so pretty. I just wish it lasted longer. I like spring too. Just because everything feels kind of fresh and new. But yeah, I like the coziness of fall. No, it's okay, Ari. I'm so glad you're here. Like, I don't mind. I already downloaded my debut on YouTube. If anybody wants to find it and watch it, that's fine. I'm gonna download everything on YouTube just because I can. So, yeah, don't worry. It's okay, Ari. It's absolutely okay. You're not a terrible friend at all. You're a wonderful friend. I adore you. It's okay. Yeah, and actually, Austin, if you're still here, Ari's in that Discord as well. Ari's a wonderful artist, and is working on building his skills on making VTuber models and learning about rigging and stuff. And yeah, Ari's great. I adore you, Ari. You're wonderful. So yeah, you know, I might come back to this game again, I think, and play it another time to get that third ending. But we've been almost 2 hours, so I think I'd like to take a break. Tomorrow I'm going to be reading from the book Hubris by Sarah Hines, and I will be interviewing her. I really hope that people will show up because Sarah is such an amazing author, and I have so much appreciation for her, and I think it will be really fun and interesting to talk with her about you know, how she writes and what inspires her. So please come tomorrow if you can. That will be same time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's New York time. I like telling people the city because it makes it a little bit easier for people to figure it out. But yeah, I would, you know, you should follow Ari on Twitter. You can, I think Ari has you have some of your art that you've shared on Twitter, correct? Hey, you know what? That makes perfect sense. You are a GFX bot. Yeah, but yeah, I love Ari's models, and the thing I like about Ari's models is that I think Ari does not overcomplicate them. Even if they have like a detail that's kind of unique, or you know, something that's a little more detailed, they're never overcomplicated, and so they're easy to look at. You know, a lot of times I'll look at other people's models and they'll be so elaborate that it's hard to know what I'm looking at, and they'll be beautiful, but sometimes it's a little too much. But Ari's models are just I love that they're so easy on the eyes. They're so easy to look at, and they're cute and they're fun, and I really enjoy them. So yeah, you should check out Ari's art. Yeah, commission Ari. Ari's great. So yeah, so I think, yes, yesterday I mentioned that we will be doing a lot of author interviews, and I want to do artist interviews. And again, if there's anybody that you would like me to, like an author that you think would be worth me interviewing, or an artist, I am more focused on people who could do book art, but I like art in general. So yeah, if there's an artist that you like, maybe I can get in touch with them, or you can send them my way. I would be very happy to interview them and support them, because again, that's my goal. This is not just about me. I really want to promote creativity in the VTuber space. So yeah, let me know. So yeah, I am going to be wrapping up now. I hope you all have a wonderful time zone, depending on where you're coming from, where you're watching from. And I'll see you guys around. Hopefully you'll come tomorrow. I think you'll be really, you'll find it's really worth it to come and listen to Sarah talk, because she's great. All right, well, have a wonderful evening, and see you guys soon. Bye.